Hey everybody, it's day 20. It's it's I don't even know what to call it. It's been a rather peculiar day. I went to bed really early last night, so I'm feeling quite refreshed. I had about 12 hours sleep, and I obviously needed it. So today the most bizarre thing happened to me. I went to buy a new pair of trainers today because the one of the pairs that I was using is officially outgrown. Well, not outgrown, but they're actually absolutely demolished, and pictures will follow tomorrow how demolished they actually are. But so I went to buy a new pair of trainers at Sports Direct today. Now, when I was at Sports Direct, I was just waiting for my shoes to come. So you sometimes can try on shoes and trainers, etc. So I went with the intention of buying running trainers because I've heard they're the most comfiest things to walk in. And I actually needed a new pair of walking trainers because I found that my foot wasn't getting the support it needed with my fashion trainers, as I call them. So I went and bought a new pair of trainers. But anyway, so while I was waiting for these to happen, there was a couple of other people who were also there, to buy shoes for walking. Now, the lady is not doing the challenge, but she is planning on going hiking and walking, etc. So she was trying on loads of pairs of shoes. I think she was with her mum or her auntie or somebody. And I overheard their conversation about, like comfiness. So I was like, oh, thanks for the recommendations, because actually when you're buying trainers, I don't know about you, but sometimes having recommendations really, really helps. Anyway, so I was buying them, and I got talking to the young lady's mum. So the young lady who was actually buying the trainers must have been probably about 30s, late 30s, as she was with her mum, who must have been in her 60s at least. Anyway, so I got talking to her mum, and we were just talking, and I was like, oh, I need a new pair of trainers. I seem to have worn mine out day 20. I mean, they were on their way out anyway, but yeah, they were totally worn out. Anyway, so this random lady, I told her what I was doing and why I was doing it and why I needed new trainers. And she goes, oh, are you raising money? So I said, yeah, I am. So she, out of the kindness of her heart, she gave me £5. Now, I was totally taken aback from the kindness of a stranger who doesn't know me. I don't know. But I do know her name is Julie. I didn't get her surname, but Julie, if you're watching, thank you very much. Yeah, so it was really nice. And initially I was a little bit taken aback that a random stranger had just given me a £5. But actually, it was really kind of her to do so. So that's my story for today. But I'm still amazed, and I actually think it's really nice that a random stranger who I don't know, gave me £5 for donation. And one of the reasons why she gave me a donation was because she says she was diabetic herself, and she knows how much Diabetes UK help her. And then the other thing that I did today was I wrote a piece for our work wellbeing newsletter type thing. And so my workplace are quite hot on sort of well-being, especially during lockdown, etc. So during a call a few weeks ago, we had the whole well-being bit and how people are keeping well during lockdown, etc. So I actually wrote a bit for our newsletter, and I actually shared some pictures along with a link to my page. So I just thought there might be some tips there on maybe, how to up your sponsors. But remember, it's not for the sponsors. It is solely to share the good work that we are all doing. And, remember not to be disheartened about the sponsors, because do you know what? We're only on day 20. We've still got another 60 odd days to go. So actually just keep doing what you're doing, and you will get some donors. And the main thing is that we keep motivating each other, because I think, I read a lot of posts today and over the last few days where people have been disheartened, and, it's really important just to keep going. Remember, it's not about the sponsors, it's about getting better you are, keeping yourself healthy, keeping yourself fit, and also being able to help others. Don't worry about the sponsorships, they will come when they're good and ready. But anyway, that's me signing off. So how's your evenings been?